How do you play them? Pons on the one side, Howard on the other. Watch out for the Hausers. They can light it up. And what better place to do it than MSG?
All right, your officials for this evening's first quarterfinal game. And we've got a good crew. James Breeding, Pat Driscoll, and Jeff Anderson. St. John's, Marquette. Third meeting between these two. St. John's has dominated the series, the toss and the tap, and it's controlled by the Red Storm.
That's Johnson. That's your home run. That's where going. Marquette go. A little minute.
Here's Figueroa. And Pons turns it over early. Chris Mullen happy with the way his team played yesterday, especially in the second half. Justin Simon, Figueroa brought great defensive energy to the game.
Well, that's what's lost with this team. They're such a good individual offensive team. Well, they can tee it up. Clarkton did a great job in the center defense. Little pin down, lock low by John.
Marcus Howard averaging 12 points a game against these two, and a whistle.
And Howard with the little giveaway.
And that foul is going to go against Howard. Coach Woj had a great season. Marquette comes in 23-8, but they have struggled recently with those 4 straight losses, and he's trying to right the ship.
Learning how to win again. They got to relax, get that comfort zone. Too good a club.
Simon, the Arizona transfer, playing some of his best basketball. Gets inside, left hand high, off the glass, no. Theo John with a rebound.
Well, that's their center post up. He bounces himself.
Hauser inside to John. Power dribble off the spin, up and in.
Well, they know they got to play big. Big basketball. John dominating with that strength.
Theo John, 6'9", 240 from Minneapolis. He's a banger. Here's Pons. Fires a 3. And he's guarded by Sakar Annam. Annam is a terrific athlete. Pay attention to him. Number 2 in white. Howard turns the corner, gets down the lane on the high. Feeds. Oh, that ball stuck on the rim. Blocked, pinned, and the Red Storm come the other way.
Oh, what a great job defensively. Mark at the rim. Figueroa.
Howard. And the Johnnies are on the board.
They really are pressuring deep.
And down the lane on the move. And the foul. Sakar Annam. We told you, he's an incredible athlete.
This is the kid, the third wheel, I think. When he plays well, this is a different Marquette team. We know what he can do on the defensive end, but a terrific add on. Great concentration on the finish.
So Sakar Annam, redshirt junior from Minneapolis, went to De La Salle High School. He's 6'5", 210.
Just looking at John there, he scared me. You see the size of him? That low angle camera? I know you can handle it. I'm a little concerned for my health.
John is a big guy. Here's the Brooklyn Dodgers. Shamori Pons gives it up to Simon. Pick and roll. Watch Karen. Marvin Clark driving. Left hand runner. An air ball.
Pretty good motion. Just didn't come up with a good shot.
Baseline. Joey Hauser on the move. Lost it out of bounds. Will stay here. And let's take a look at the Buffalo Wild Wings players to watch.
And of course, Simon's such a great defender. Does a terrific job posting up. Gives him some inside presence. Of course, Howard can just ring the bell. And giving him any opportunities deep.
Sam Hauser on the kick. Sakar, and he hits.
Well, if you're St. John's, I think you can live with Annam making that 3. But they've done a great job on the Hausers and Howard early.
Golden Eagles off to a fast start. Let's see how St. John's responds. Here's Aaron.
Screen and then a pin down.
Pons on the curl, and he's fouled.
Boy, he's a great slitherer, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Unbelievable, that wiry frame, able to put it on the deck, get some contact. Like Chris was saying before the game about getting to the foul line's been a problem for them because they get by people, they don't body search, so they don't get the opportunity for a good driving team.
So Pons at the line, average 20 a game. First free throw good. 3 things you need to know about the Brooklyn Dodger. His hero, Michael Jordan. Best birthday gift, waking up. If I could live anywhere, Hollywood. He's got that Hollywood game, coach.
Well, he can hang with you out there amongst the stars.
Be quiet, don't tell anybody.
Really up and forcing a tough 2 kind of a game. No threes.
Joey Hauser
had the shot.
Now Howard gets a step, finds the car, teardrop goes down.
Well, he's really solid in that lane, that kid.
Zakarian with 7 points to start, and Marquette takes a 9-5 lead.
Well, he's been quiet. First really good touch he's had.
Figueroa, deep 3, off the heel. Sam Hauser with the rebound. Quick pace to this game so far, stolen away. Parent, he's dangerous in transition. Mustafa, baseline, side.
Good ball movement.
Pons on the drive and the runner. Off the heel.
With an extra look, he had Simon in the corner.
And Figueroa, get it out of here.
Big time presentation.
Make that Marvin Clark. Inside, Simon off the glass. No, and a whistle.
Well, you got some action early here. You mentioned Clark's ability defensively. Generally, on the post-up, does a great job with his strength, but this is just impressive. Never giving up on the play. Big-time knockdown.
Marvelous Marvin, senior, Kansas City. Now Joey Hauser popping out.
Baseline Ruggs continuing.
Sam Hauser, step back 3. In and out.
First clean look he's gotten.
Clark, rising fire. Short. And a whistle and foul on the floor. It's going to go against Marquette. 15:38 to play. First half. Fast pace so far. Not for Marquette.
And guys, you love his offense. This kid plays big or small, picks up charges, but on the offensive end, terrific. Getting himself in position for that floater, can step out and make a 3. Big time body, really can guard people extremely well. And what an addition to others when they're struggling. Right now, almost a 4th wheel out there when you think of Howard and the Hausers and him.
Scored a season-best 18 points against Nova on February 9th and Providence on February 23rd. His career-high 26 against Creighton last year. So Pons back on the floor. Annam guarding Pons. And also on the court, Brendan Bailey, tall, long player.
Big time. This kid can be some performer. Nice back. Nice call out of the timeout. Spread, step and go.
9-7. First basket of the game for Herron. He's coming off an 18-point game yesterday.
They refuse with the automatic switch to give Howard any deep looks.
Marcus Howard has not attempted a shot so far.
That's because of this. Look at that automatic switch and his hands.
Pons, Howard's back. Pons stops across court. Figueroa.
Pretty good poise by Pons. Didn't force it.
18 to shoot. Shimori in traffic on the wing. The Brooklyn Dodger is on the board.
Wow. I don't think Brendan Bailey's had to deal with that in his lifetime.
That's 4 points for Shimori Pons. Remember, he averaged 27 in 2 games against Marquette this season.
Big-time performer. Fun kid to watch. Automatic switch, not giving Howard anything beyond the line. Great preparation defensively.
And I'm getting a lot of touches early. Hauser off the dribble.
Well, he can do some damage when he can put it on that deck and square up as well as step into 3s.
First basket of the night for Sam Hauser.
First time they've gone that little double topside.
Aaron Poston. Turns baseline, cut off by Sam Hauser. Finds Simon inside. Great ball fake, got it up and in.
Oh, just getting in the lane, bailing his partner out. The rest, pretty attractive.
Ed Morrow in the game now. He's from Simeon High School in Chicago.
We did this one game ago, right? Ben Wilson, Derrick Rose.
Hauser three. Rims off. Clark with a rebound. Pond push into the front court. Great pace for this game.
Sure, and they're tough to match up with St. John's.
Three for Pond.
A little bit of a force, nice entry. How about this one? Some lingerie lingering. Goodness. Maybe a Tennessee Walsh involved there, too. What do you think?
I know he looked like a dancer, no doubt about it.
And Hauser, kind of a guy that can put a team on his shoulder because he can elevate at that 6'8", 6'9", and get a little nylon spirit. None other, really. I mean, they just are the juice behind the program. So what these kids have been able to do, and interestingly enough, occasionally they are the premier students on the program.
Got to keep that GPA, that team GPA up, Coach.
Team Kim. It's great. Congratulations on the book, too. I'm sure a lot of people sitting home saying, I was a walk-on, and felt that way about it as well.
Simon inside, picked up his dribble. Now Figueroa.
Nice cut again by Simon. Boy, he's a great cutter. Couldn't finish.
Marcus Howard the other way. He has not attempted a shot. Big East Player of the Year, 25 a game.
Smart, though, letting it come to him.
Joseph Chartouni, the Fordham transfer, in as well. And a foul in the corner.
Oh, not a good one. That far from the goal. Greg Williams on the floor to get some rest. And one thing they're going to have to do is rotate people, St. John's, not a deep bench. 3 shots, maybe gets a kid going, too.
So Marcus Howard at the line. First one good. 3 things you need to know about this young man from Chandler, Arizona. His hobby, got to get his rest. Favorite kid's toy, a basketball. You should know I can cook minute rice in 58 seconds.
It takes you 70 minutes to watch 60 minutes. You can relate to that.
All right, Howard on the board with all 3 free throws. Pons will take a seat for a moment.
You know, the way these kids work all year long, sleep is a premium. They've got to get their rest. They do a little more driving, I think, particularly on the perimeter.
Figueroa in the corner.
Can't be settling. They got that open middle.
Howard, hesitation, drives, kicks down. Joey Hauser, bring it up.
Right, that would have, he could have taken himself. Very unselfish play.
And so far, it looks like Marcus Howard is determined to be a facilitator. You know he can score points in bunches.
Well, you know he hasn't had the opportunity, so he hasn't forced it. Right, cut again.
2 assists already. Heron, hard drive to the hole, and 1.
That's what they got to do more of. Put the pressure. See who's going to help, who's going to be. And these kids are the beneficiary of what they want done. Like he was talking about Marvin Clark defensively. I said, Marvin did a nice job defensively. He said, what we tell him, if his feet are in the lane defensively, front your man. And if your feet are outside, they're pretty interested. He said, how many people are going to beat you with a lob pass? Maybe once a game, twice a game. And just really good understanding, grasping what the game's all about.
Chartouni feeds the post. Morrow drive, pushes off. From behind. Keita with the block. Big man got some nice minutes yesterday for the Red Storm.
He knows his game, Gus. I mean, he can block shots. Also good screener. And finishes at the rim when he gets the opportunity.
Pons down low. And St. John's throws it away. Second turnover for the Red Storm.
You know what's interesting? Sometimes you blame the passer for that. But sometimes guys aren't in the spot they should be. So it's a location deal. And you being in real estate, In the high rent district, you understand location.
Location, they say. 17-14, quarterfinal, Big East tournament. Sam Hauser, can't give him any space. Unbelievable jump shot. Chartuni.
They got a mismatch if they want inside. Hauser steps back out, though.
Inside. And Theo John with the and-one.
Nice power game, and that's the one area of concern for St. John's. Limited fouls to give in the low post area. Undersized, but a great delivery because of the size of Hauser and John. A behemoth around the rim with that physicality. And number 2, I believe, that was Herron.
Theo John with 4 points now. And he gets the roll. Not a great free throw shooter at 49%. But he'll take that one. 20-14 Marquette.
He and Morrow are a nice rotation in that center spot on both ends of the floor. John doesn't want to get a foul in there on Keita. Dribble.
Skip pass for DeWall. And he steps on the sideline.
Well, you got to know where you are. Fourth turnover, you got to value that basketball. That's right in front of us. You can just see on the catch. That's great defense on both sides of the floor. Good closeout.
St. John's is a team averaging 10 turnovers per game.
Nice little double screen off the pin down, but right at home defensively.
Chartuni in the corner. Herron with a rebound.
Good balance. You don't want to get St. John's in the open floor.
Herron. And a foul on the baseline. Looks like a block against John.
Well, all you got to do is lead him on an angle and had the baseline as support, the extra man.
John picks up his first. Marcus Howard back in the game for Chartuni. Herron checks out. Justin Simon back in.
You can see where Chris is trying to get them some minutes on the Pines. Same for that second half.
Simon down the lane. Gets there. High off the window and in.
He's just always available.
As you mentioned, Coach, he looks like a great cutter.
He does. He understands the angles. When to bail his partner out.
Adams cooled off a bit. Under 10 to go.
He's very good in this situation now because he can turn that jump shot.
Pulls up, lost, he gets it back, finds his brother. Joey deep.
Well, they do have some range. They must have a large backyard, don't they?
And a large dinner table. There's some big kids. Simon.
We're always thinking money.
Simon.
Nice help by John as he can leave Keita alone.
Keita double dribble.
Well, that's not his game. Well, interesting, this little hold-off sets this up by Simon. Just a great effort. Mentioned him being aware when we went to dive. And right here gets a little lift. Hans gives it to him and a nice little screen. High kiss off the fire. Nice. Close it out beautifully, St. John's. They think you got a look.
Pull-up jumper. Down Marcus Howard. Found his rhythm. Off the dribble, he has 6 now. Largest lead of the game for Marquette.
Does he puts you on a string? That step back to his. And if you go back with him, he does the blow-by.
Shamori splits, kicks, Trimble with a look.
They got to get him back in form. That's his game, that open look.
Sam Hauser looking for the trailer. Here's Marcus Howard down the lane, tripped and fouled.
Nice activity by Howard with Simon around him here. He gets lost by going under and not a real good closeout. You can just see just a little nudge with that offhand and that by a guy who is a prolific scorer. Rings the bell.
Now how about this? Justin Simon at the 8:32 mark of the first half picks up the second foul. He's the defensive player of the year in the Big East Conference. And he's done a good job on Marcus Howard in 2 games, but now has to sit. Howard with the rebound. Top of the arc, Anna. gets his own
He's
rebound.
got Howard.
Sang.
Not a bad choice, though. Quick timeout. They can shoot it, Gus. They got a lot of guys who can bang them down. Spread. Maybe look for a little zone, too.
But Chris Mullen rolling the dice, keeping his defensive player of the year on the court against the Big East player of the year in Marcus Howard. Simon on the switch with John. Tom has to take over. Down the lane. Layup up and in.
Boy, he can score in traffic. Slight but strong.
Jamori Bonds with 6.
Little orange look. Nice job jamming up.
Howard drive. Cut off on the baseline by Simon. Moves up in traffic and knocks it down.
Well, he knows, too. He's got 2. He made Simon work. Good, nice job, Simon, though. Rolling up.
8 points for Howard. Donnie Marshall said that he thought Howard had a chance to have a monster game today. And for Howard, that could be 40 or even 50. Pons down the lane and a whistle.
I'll tell you, just this is amazing. The open middle gives them carte blanche, though. And very little help. Size differential here. And boy, that is a terrific delivery over the outstretched hand. Boy, pretty good stretch by Hauser.
Joey Hauser picked up his second. He leaves the game for Marquette. Brendan Bailey back in. Pons, turn around, just loose. St. John's with a rebound. Hand with a stick back.
Well, they do fight, though. Underside. He was a little lagging. Rojo really getting excited. He saw a free arm come out, I think, an elbow.
Sam Hauser, 14 to shoot. Baseline. Hannah almost traveling. In the corner. Bailey. Way short.
And they had the mismatch with Simon on John.
Simon with the left hand. Looks like he was pushed. No call. Fisher's let them play. They're going up and down at the Garden. Howard stolen away by Simon.
How good was that?
They get it ahead.
Simon knows how to play.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He is
Smart player.
Yep.
Pick and roll Simon. Away from the ball. Aaron slashing.
They got to push off with that off arm on Hurry. Boy, Sam Hauser doing a pretty good job moving his legs as well. Never giving up on it. Just great anticipation here. Just love it. Good feel for the game that kid has. Just a little upset. I think the crowd felt it was not a push-off. I love this kid's upside. Really is a nice stroke. They love him in practice. Now he's playing a little more confidence on the shot as well. Bailey, that is.
Got great bloodlines. Inside out, put it on a jump shot, in and out.
Nice.
Inside, more with a rebound, and he's fouled from behind.
No, they're going the other way.
Wow.
He turned on it. Morrow. Big, strong, tough guy. That's their rotation at center. And both coaches give it a little earful on both ends of the floor. Got that Big East feel when there's really nothing going on.
Physical conference from its inception. Marvin Clark.
Well, could have got a charge, too, when he jumped in the air, but really hurting themselves with these turnovers.
6 turnovers for St. John's, a team that averages 10.4 per game. So they're on the high side here in the first half with 5:30 to play. 8-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Howard wide open, can't do that because he'll make you pay.
Just didn't communicate well on the jump out.
Marcus Howard with 11. Marquette with its largest lead of the game. Johnnies look like they have trouble tonight.
Yeah, they're struggling. I think it's tough The amount of minutes they play.
Aaron, air ball.
Well, this team looks ready.
Wow, what a play.
Oh, my
What a play by Justin Simon.
That's two. Two major pilfers.
That's why he is the defensive player of the year in this conference. 6 points. Howard.
They're working to get this automatic switch to get Simon off him.
Howard driving, gets a step. Double pump off the glass and in for Marcus Howard.
Tell you what, he let this game come to him.
13 for Howard, top of the arc.
Got to get the defense moving a little bit. Can always get that deep one.
Sam
Nice
Howard.
block.
Baseline and everybody getting into the act for Marquette. Timeout St. John's.
This is the Marquette team we saw earlier in the year.
We had an overtime thriller on Tobacco Road and an upset in the Big Ten. Gus, March Madness is clearly upon us, my friend.
No doubt about it there, Rob Stone, as we take a look at some teams on the bubble.
Interesting with Furman. You know, they beat Villanova early in the year. And don't sleep on that conference. Wofford, Fletcher McGee is a terrific offensive player. Kid Storm Murphy made a winner against Furman early in the year. Of course, Cameron Jackson up front. This Ohio State, without Weston the last couple of weeks, has really slipped. But he's back, and all of a sudden, they did a great job against Indiana.
So Marcus Howard starting to warm up. He was scoreless in the first 7 minutes. Since then, though, 13 points in the last 8.5. 4 for 4 from the field. 2 for 2 from the three-point line and 3 for 3 from the free throw line with 4 rebounds and 2 dimes.
Now you look at the size on the floor now with Bailey, John up front, also with Jamal Cain on the floor. They are huge compared to St. John's. And they were taking advantage of it.
Corey Pounds working on Howard now. Turn around jump shot.
One and done.
St. John's going cold on their home floor. Howard.
Nice little drag screen.
Bailey deep.
He can make that. Gonna struggle. A little Gardenitis, maybe.
Simon takes a step in.
And they had Bailey on Pons that trip. That size once in a while a problem for the little guards.
Right now, St. John's 9 of 26 from the field. That's 35%. Marquette 13 of 25. 52%.
There's that switch. This is what he wants.
Howard drives, gets by, wrapped it around and threw it out of bounds.
He's mad at himself. Nice little drive, though. And 5. And he's been lighting it up. Donnie knows his game, huh? This kid can hurt you in a hurry. That step back gets you on the string. Says thanks above, and why not? Great contributions early.
2:54 to go. Heron can't get by. Sends Hauser. Now tries to back him down. Hauser 6'8". Draws a double. Simon, great move. Lays it up. And in, plus the foul.
And there's that cut again. His feel is beyond the norm. Sees the double. Reads it beautifully. Just comes into your picture here. So smart. Helping his teammate out, being in the right spot. Hurd drags a little bit. Good feel. Good left kiss to finish the deal.
Free throw good to Justin.
Gets him in touch a little. They're having trouble at this end now, Gus. There's that switch they want. Michigan's really good at that, too. Getting the switch they want. You ever do that in the playground when your guy's really doing a number on you and you get a little bump there, you get a bigger guy that you can blow by and explode? The kids have a great feel for that.
Crossover, hesitation to the cup. Lost it out of bounds. Last touch by St. John.
A little too deep without anything down to 7. Watch him on the inbounds now.
7 to shoot. stack the right side. Howard, quick release deep. Figueroa, weak side rebound. Johnny's
give it up earlier.
Hauser and a foul.
That's their secret. Just getting the ball reversed a little bit, they might get an angle against these big guys. Very tough on Sam Hauser to stretch and contain the tiny guys.
That'll send the Red Storm in the line to shoot 1-1. Aaron. Young man has an interesting story. He transferred from Auburn last year. His mother got sick. She got a concussion, and she lost her eyesight. And she lost hearing. So he transferred. She's doing much better now, but he was so worried he had to get out of Alabama and come to New York. He's from Connecticut.
It's a great story.
Howard, a runner no. And a whistle and foul.
Over the top. It's amazing what kids have to go through, too, when you think of it. They still play basketball, big-time basketball, study, and be concerned about family issues.
I talked to him before the game. He said she's doing much better now. Back to work. Nice kid. So Shamori Pons makes the walk to the other end of the floor, and he will shoot free throws. Shooting 2. Big game yesterday. Quiet 18.
It is a strain for him, all the minutes, too. So many things he has to do. Sometimes fatigue impacts the delivery.
Theo John goes out with 2. Morrow back in. Second free throw good for Pons. 1 of 2 from the line.
That's a nice rotation that Wojo has at the center spot.
Pons with 7. Chartouni in. Howard deep in the corner.
There's that little bump on the baseline, then pop out. Oh, a little extra. Oh, they got a foul. I thought he was calling the walk.
And that's Clark.
Well, it's 1-on-1 now.
And that'll send Chartouni to the line to shoot free throws. And he missed the front end. 36-26. St. John's can make up some ground here. They've trailed by as many as 14 in this first half.
It's a Fordham kid that got a chance to play in the Garden. Pretty good, huh?
No doubt about it. Pons. Guarded by Howard. Spins on him. Down the lane. First shot. No good. No call. Front court Sam Hauser. Drives. And throws it out of bounds.
A little bit off balance, a little rush defensively. They will hurt themselves occasionally, Marquette. Bad rash of turnovers coming down the stretch. Since their loss to Villanova, they've been almost 16 turnovers a game, and that's damaged their opportunities.
This Marquette team comes in limping a bit. Losers of 4 straight, including their last game at home against Georgetown. They had a chance to win the regular season Big East championship, but couldn't get by the Hoyas at their house. Aaron, no. Right now, Marquette doing a great job defending.
Hauser was terrific. Timeout. Tim Miles, you see that fall slip running off the court last night to coach?
I didn't see
it. It was pretty funny. Got up, gave it a safe sign. The joy of victory brings you to your knees.
52.5 to go. St. John's with only 1 timeout remaining in the game. Inside and squirts out. Hauser with a new shot clock. Howard driving, step back jumper. That's an offensive foul.
I was going to just say they were going to get 2 for 1. Unfortunately, that takes it away.
Howard picks up his second. And he quickly comes out.
That's that off arm. So tempting.
Howard with 13 points in the first half. 10-point lead for Marquette.
Giving St. John some confidence, too, coming down the stretch.
Figueroa. Cross court. Aaron.
Sam really doing a great job defensively.
Hans, no.
One shot time.
Red Storm as a team, shooting 33%, 10 of 30.
And I'm running the show now with Howard on the floor, off the floor.
6 to go. And baseline look and flush for Morrow.
How nice was that? Wojo told him to take over, drive, draw. You love your buddy when he can complete the deal. Morrow. And that's the way it was. Bang! Pretty good when you get an opportunity to guard to hang on that rim, but all because of the deft bounce and find by Annam.
Marcus Howard with 13 first-half points. Annam with 10. And let's go to Lisa Byington with Marcus Howard.
Marcus, you found the balance in the first half in terms of trying to involve your teammates and then looking for your shot. How do you describe your systematic approach against St. John's?
I have great teammates, so when defenses try to take me out, I have to make it easy for them. And, I'm fortunate enough that my teammates are making great plays, so we just got to continue that in the second half and continue to play defense.
When do you decide when it's Marcus Howard time?
Whenever the game presents itself. I have to, just read off my instincts and continue to be aggressive. I have to make plays, whether that's finding other guys or finding a play for myself. So I just have to continue to be aggressive, and we have to continue to play defense.
Marcus, thank you.
Thank you.
Gus?
All right, thank you very much, Lisa. That's the end of the first half of the score. Marquette 38, St. John's 26. Rob Stone, Donnie Marshall, and Steve Lavin will be back with the Jeep Grand Cherokee halftime report right after this. You're watching the Big East Tournament exclusively on FS1.
That Marquette got, they were out of kickouts, so they have to pay attention to rebounding in that way. Offensively, he felt like there were too many floaters. He'd like to see his team make one extra pass. Gus?
All right, Lisa, so we start the second half. Marquette with the ball. Marcus Howard, 13 points in that first half. Simon with the steal, but he stepped on the sideline out of bounds.
He's amazing, isn't he?
He is.
I mean, a little bit of Clyde Frazier here. Clyde used to control the passing lanes. Just wide open, just great anticipation. Almost comes up with it. They almost went under the table as well. Here we go again.
That time Herron getting a hand on it.
Really trying to pressure outside. That's why we need a little post up, a little screen to free up the white shirts.
Remember, Simon's got 2 fouls. Inside, Theo John and a whistle.
That's 3.
And that's 3. Wow. At the beginning of the second half. Let's see if Chris Mullen lets him stay in the game.
He did earlier, right? Let him play with those 2. But that's that automatic switch. You end up sometimes in a difficult arena. And this one is that big, powerful guy. I thought actually they could have let that play out a little bit.
Howard guarded by Simon. He picks up his 4th. Major trouble. Howard step back Jay. Off the heel. Loose ball. Herron tracks it down on the sideline. Quickly into the front court. Baseline Clark.
Nice ball movement. That's what Chris was asking for. As Lisa said, got a good clean look.
However, St. John's 1 for 10 from the 3-point line in this game.
We're struggling today. Again, one passing lane.
Joey Hauser down the lane. Nice defense by Marvin Clark. Shamori to Herron. 1 of 11.
They're getting the looks, though.
Figueroa dug it out. Hans. Drop. And a whistle. Blocking foul coming up against Marquette.
Because he can really get into traffic. So clever. Getting to blow by defenders. Get them out of kilter. Then raise their knees up. That's what Annam does, too. Likes to get in the lane, pick up charges. Excellent defender. 2 of the best in the league, I think, Annam and Simon.
Hans at the line had 7 in the first half. Averages 20. Last time they faced each other, Marquette and St. John's, Shamori had 28.
Yeah, he rests a lot with those hands on his knees. Really getting some air in there, getting some oxygen in the body. You like his game, Gus?
I tell you what, he can play.
Does it project?
Of course. No doubt about it.
Love to see him just a little stronger. Well, in a lot of ways. What do you think?
I would agree with you.
They're able to take some more hits, play through things.
Different level up there.
I'll say. They got some men there, Gus.
No doubt about it.
And you're playing for a living, too.
Now foul on the floor. Looks like that's Figueroa. His first.
Simon on Howard. Let's see if that continues.
Flashes down another long-range jump shot. He has 13.
He's one of those guys. What do you need, coach? He doesn't need the headlines. He just wants the ability to clinch some victories.
41-28. Pond with a screen. Weaving. Probing. Oh, my goodness. Change of speeds on the baseline. And the Brooklyn Dodger.
John saying, I didn't go to Marquette to guard that guy.
11 points for Shamori.
So clever with that bounce.
Theo John finds Joey Hauser wide open. And a foul coming up against Pond.
Now you got to play both ends of the floor and just falling asleep a little bit, trying to help out in here, and all of a sudden you've got to be down here, making sure nothing happens. And unfortunately, he overhelped.
Pond picks up his first foul. Joey, Sam Hauser, Hannah, and Theo John.
Hans has really taken the last couple of defensive trips off. We weren't sure whose guy was. Howard's got to take him, I think.
Howard on the switch. Turn around. Stolen. Picked up Simon. Finds Figueroa. Head of speed to the hole. Out of control. Taken away. Joey Hauser.
A great wall up defensively. Jump, you're not going to get that charge. Good hands again outside.
Howard dribbled Theo John and he's fouled.
Might be Clark inside, I think.
St. John's looks out of sync though, coach.
Yeah, they do. They're really struggling. Figueroa with that giveaway. Number 2, I believe.
And Trimble will come in as Figueroa picks up his second. Theo John at the line. A 49% free throw shooter. Now Trimble in. Figueroa out.
And John really knows his role with this basketball team. Nice job buttoning things down defensively. Good rebounder.
Led the Big East with 2 blocks per game. Has had 6 blocks twice in Big East play this year.
That'll get your attention when you get to the rim. Tough matchup for John here on Simon. You're going to give him the outside shot.
Aaron, baseline. Simon, wide open 3. Got it.
And that's taking advantage of John. They were giving him, conceding it. They could take advantage.
42-33. 12 points for Simon.
And we trademark that pushback.
And foul coming up inside. Looks like this will go against the Red Storm. Theo John again, foul.
I think they give it to Pons underneath. How about this? The numbers, huh? A little bit different. I think fatigue is part of it. I think terrific defense by Marquette is attributed to some struggles. With plenty of time to get it going. Pons got nailed on that particular foul. With all the switching, you do end up under the rim.
But you're fouling the right man. As Simon, wow, this is huge, folks.
We're going to check who the fouler was here.
Right now, they're saying that it's Simon, and if it stands, that's his fourth.
13. That's what Pons was under there.
They change it to Clark.
Well, Pons was in the area there. That's unfortunate, but that's what you do against St. John's. Pound it in. You've got size and power against them.
And the first one good for Big Theo. Everything you need to know about the big man. I'm unbeatable at the Madden game. I wish I saw Jackie Robinson's first game. His biggest fear, letting his crew down.
A very attractive trait.
1 for 2 from the line. 43-33.
Your dad knew how to take care of you if you let him down.
Inside, Jamori blocked by Theo. Marcus Howard, 3 in transition, and air ball.
I know he can make that when you have a commanding lead here, or they can get better. They're running seamless offense. Once again, Howard follows on the inbound.
He'll feed the post. John. Drop step baseline. Block. Into the hands of Simon.
Very tough.
Hands it off. Jam it in.
Well, he can really elevate quickly. You let them in the running game.
Fans want to get into it. A pro St. John's crowd on their home floor. Howard, 18-footer. Simon with another rebound.
They are masterful in this open flow game.
Here's Jamori. Harrell.
Simon's got a screen. John's way behind. Oh, tough shot. Ooh. Making a nice run. Get Simon a screen with John on him.
Sam Hauser, guarded by Pons. He can post it. Takes him in the hole. Nice. Stripped by Pons. Here come the Red Storm. He's got Simon with him. To the bucket.
How about that delivery? The sleight of hand. Whew. On the street, you might have trouble with the law, but at Madison Square Garden, you got to be strong, particularly at Big East time. When he ends his game.
Right now, Marcus Howard 0 for 5 since a hot 4 for 4 start. Marquette with the ball and on the inbound. Howard draws a crowd down the lane and hits.
Nice use of that body. Good protection of the ball.
15 for Howard. 45-37. Aaron a jump shot.
Well, that's a tough shot. Backing up. They do play free, though. Nice help, Clark.
And Howard fouled behind the three-point line.
Oof. He can really put you in a rocker.
Clark picks up his fourth.
He knows who's out there, who's guarding him. A lot of switches have had this happen. Faulty closeout, not under control. Not going to block the shot anyhow. This challenge, jump stop, put that up.
Marcus Howard on the season, a 90% free throw shooter. Second all-time in scoring at Marquette.
And he was in shock. He almost missed that one, by the way. Let's see more like it. Because he and Hauser so good from the free throw line. That's what else makes them a tough out.
Clark goes out. C.D. Cato comes in to replace him. Right now, Howard with 17. With an 18. Looks like he's on his way to 30 tonight. Minimum. Pons. driving. Taken away. Morrow just ripped it out of his hands.
Well, he was a strong kid, though. Nice position, D. Nice cross.
Howard to the and in. Donnie Marshall said it. Marcus Howard with 20 with 13:40 to go.
He did say 50.
7-0 run. All Howard. Hobbs dips inside. The layup goes down.
Clever. He's holding Howard's got to be careful.
Howard's got a nasty streak in him, too. Tough kid, Chandler, Arizona.
Not afraid to bounce back either.
Joey Hauser down the lane. That hits. Left hand.
Well, they can beat you in a lot of ways. The two Hausers have great footwork around the rim.
52-39. Baseline, Simon. Inside, left hand. No. Gets his own rebound. Outside triple. Can't hit a shot today. Neither can the Red Storm from the three-point line. They have struggled mightily.
Look at this matchup here. Ooh, he picked the dribble up too soon. He's got Kate. There you go. He knows he owns it.
Howard trying to rock it. Gets there. Flicks it. Oh, my goodness. Marcus Howard.
That's an E in Horst.
22 points for the Big East Player of the Year. Hobbs.
Nobody wanted the shot that time. They got the small change by Sam Hauser. You call this one, Gus. This is playground at its best.
Shake, rattle, and roll, baby.
Ooh. Bill Haley. Some of that rock and roll music. Kiss. Oh, sweeter a kiss than in New York City at MSG.
Simon will throw it inbounds for St. John's. Cato. And a hand-checking foul on Adam.
Just couldn't get that space he wanted.
Adam picks up his third.
But some of these kids are so good. Talking about Pons and Howard. You can play them 10 times. They can still get away with stuff. Well, that scouting report down the drain.
Trimble desperately looking to knock down a three-point shot. He's 0 for 3. Howard wide open from deep. Yes, Howard!
Uh-oh. This is his evening.
He's got 25. Largest lead of the game for the Golden Eagles. Pons down the lane. Lost it. Howard with the rebound. Brings it up the floor. He's got a quick trigger, folks. Lets it fly. Rebound, stick back Morrow.
They got a technical, too. I don't know who it's on. Pons raised his hands. He owns them. Soften him up with the dribble drive, being able to finish in traffic with the bigs around. Great use of the glass, real understanding. And if that goes down, and now he can step out on all these switches, he's been able to read, get the situation he wants. And these are the numbers the last 2 games, matching him right now. He has been magnificent.
Howard averaging 12 points a game in the 2 games against St. John's. Different story tonight. He's got 12 points during this 16-2 run in the last 3 minutes.
And Gus, the way he played at the beginning of the game was really solid. Didn't force anything. They really jumped on him coming over half court. Let it flow, and then took advantage.
So Pons shooting 1. And it's Red Storm basketball. How do you get back in the game when you're down by 20?
The problem is they can't extend the floor and press. They're going to have to do it with solid half-court defense. Get some run-outs if possible. And really do a better job on Howard.
St. John's 2 for 16 from the three-point line. That's been a story for them today.
There's that little motion offense. Number 2 in him, I think.
So let's take a look at the tournament resume for the Red Storm. Coach, do you think this is enough to get in?
Boy, they're in the conversation, no question about it. I'm sure it's a lot of help if they could get this one, but those are impressive wins, no question about it. They can really step up, but it's been a struggle at times, too, for Chris and his guys, and I think the short bench is attributable to it. Your heart would love to see him get in.
And Figueroa almost turned it over. Heron slippery with the ball. 7 to shoot. Figueroa up top.
Well, they can't make one of these, can they?
No, they can't. Ball squirts out into the hands of Sam Hauser to Marcus Howard. Cut it. He's feeling the fire right now. Inside. What a dive. Finishes.
You name it. Well, he was valued the ball the last stretch. Coughed it up early, but not lately.
Howard with 4 assists to go along with his 25 points.
They're going to hold here on Howard. A little tired. Number 3. He's tough, Gus.
Yes, he is. This is his 3rd foul.
Some moxie, too. Love kids that can bounce back. That's what these kids look like tonight. They know they went south at the end of the year, Marquette.
Simon. Marquette the other way. Howard thinking about pulling it.
He was going to pull it.
Jerry Hauser.
Nice cut by the brother. His brother. Brotherly love.
And Sam scores his 7th point. Marquette with a 63-39 lead, and they are smacking around the Red Storm.
The ability to post up here and then this read and dive is just terrific. Great timing, heads are turned, attention in the wrong direction.
Marquette has hit 8 of their last 9. Chartuni comes in. Marcus Howard will take a break.
That is the best break St. John's has had.
And a push.
Boy, what a valuable commodity. The ability to score in so many ways and have the wings to complement Howard. Pretty impressive with both houses.
Heron missed it at point-blank range. Joey Hauser with the rebound. Chartuni has done a nice job managing the situation with Howard on the bench.
We have not seen Joey at his best yet. This kid really was out of play as well. Nice drive, draw. How about that affection?
Sam Hauser now with 10.
Deferring to the older brother. Smart.
23-2 run for Marquette. Simon. And we'll stay down here.
They are punishing. So many guys can manufacture points for Marquette. And you're struggling right now on the offensive end.
Heron. Lid on the rim for the Red Storm.
Just tough back-to-back, Gus, when you don't have the support bench-wise.
Marquette receiving a first-round bye. So they are fresh coming into this game.
And a little payback, too, don't you think?
Well, they lost 2.
Kids remember. Plus their stinging losses coming down the stretch when they really own the right to the Big East crown.
Joey Hauser at the line, shooting 1-20, averaged 10 points and 5 rebounds this season.
Because as negative as those things are with those others, that's what they're thinking.
Ball out. Loose. Chartuni hits the deck. Hauser hits the deck. Look at Hauser. Hauser gets the timeout.
He is excited, too. Oh, that is great. Talk about spirit. Great time.
Michigan State gets Nick Ward back during the Big Ten tournament. Ward's been out with a hand injury. Big fella for the Spartans.
There's a big dimension to their offense, too.
Hauser. Joey. Short.
Bad foul. Over the top, Brendan Bailey trying to get a little attack on the glass.
And that foul called on Bailey, his third. So St. John's will shoot 1-1.
Just keep your eye on that kid. Watch him in practice.
Who's that?
Bailey. He's going to be a gamer.
It's Thurl Bailey's son, Coach, so you know. Remember how Thurl Bailey's body when he was at Utah?
Amazing first day. The great things Jimmy V has done during his lifetime
and during his afterlife.
Dick Vitale's done a great job raising money for children afflicted with cancer.
Former head coach at Iona, who's in the NCAA tournament this year, as well as NC State. Sartuni. I can do it too. His first basket of the game, 68-41.
Impressed with their defense so far. Three-point play, too.
Basket count.
That's one.
Greg Williams.
Die on him or extraordinary defender like Simon, but still puts up numbers each and every.
Howard with 25. That's his average. Free throw goes down for Greg Williams. Now Marcus in the backcourt. St. John's showing some pressure.
Pretty good handlers, including the Hauser brothers and Adam on the floor besides Howard. Very tough to press them.
10 to shoot. Sam Hauser. Eyes Marcus Howard with 7 to shoot. Howard turns the corner. Step back, Jay.
He got fouled, too. Wow. He actually faked himself out on that one. He does have some maneuvers with those puppies.
And Clark is fouled out. No points today for Marvin Clark. A young man that averages 11.
A big part of what their success has been, too. Comes to play every game.
Clark played in the Final Four with Michigan State. In 2015, Marcus Howard, 6 for 6 from the line, shooting 3.
He's one of those guys, if he misses, you know, it's an extraordinary feat. You can bet dinner with a few dinners on him.
First free throws, good. He made his first 57 free throws last year as part of a 66 straight.
Because if you're in the playground, he's shooting for my money.
No doubt about it.
Right?
28 points for Marcus Howard. 7:23 to go. 71-44. Marquette.
Sam Hauser has had a great night moving his legs defensively. And he's playing against shorter, quicker guys that are adept at putting you in an awkward position, but he's met the challenge.
And on the runner, in and out. Yesterday, Simon, Heron, and Pons each with 18 points in their run over DePaul.
They're going to shorten this game as best they can.
Aaron with 5 tonight.
Nick Wojo can finally sleep. He's had a tough couple of weeks. Such a competitor. Knows how good they can be.
You know he had to be tight coming into this game after losing 4 straight. Howard off the dribble to the bucket, the runner short.
Think of how he's killing you.
I think he wants his numbers, Coach. He wants to put up big numbers against his St. John's team. Winner of this game will take on the winner of our next game between Georgetown and Marquette. Excuse me, between Georgetown and Seton Hall.
They do that little bump, and this is how they load up on the box. Pretty pass. And a bang at the back. Simon. That's number 4, I believe, huh? Pretty good hands. Good pass. Unselfish play. Job. Bring it in. Morrow. Excuse me, bring it in.
Morrow, transfer from Nebraska. The legendary Simeon. High school in Chicago. They love his toughness, his ruggedness.
We talked about him a couple of weeks ago, right? At Simeon. Jabari Parker. Derrick Rose.
A couple of guys that can play right there. Figueroa, he's been quiet this evening, only 5.
Adams had him at different times. An excellent defender, much like Simon.
All batted around, picked up, and that one will go down for Marcellus Earlington.
So he was a big-time football player. That body would dictate that, wouldn't it?
Stony Point, New York.
Wasco Prep, Bergen County. I know you never get over the other side of the Hudson River.
What are you talking
That's
about?
in Jersey, by the way.
What are you talking? You're just like my dad. You always give me a hard time.
If you can't walk and buy your papers at a newsstand, you don't go.
Coach, we got a thing now called a smartphone. You don't have to buy newspapers anymore. Did you know that?
I wasn't sure. Could have fooled me.
You can get all that stuff on your phone, that thing right in your pocket.
And you're still putting in for papers in your expenses.
See, you know, you're ratting me out here, Coach. That's with my per diem.
What a job. Howard getting a break.
And Marcus Howard will go out. He leaves with 30. Most points scored by a Marquette player in the Big East tournament since Jarrell McNeil had 28.
Talk about a kid with pride, the program with pride.
Under 5 to go. Both teams. Fine seasons.
You know, they're playing so well. Mike Broker, the associate AD, he didn't have a complaint, which is very unusual.
Bailey. And a whistle.
Silas over the top.
Remember, this Marquette team started the year winning 23 of its first 27 games. They climbed to number 10. Their highest in the AP poll. Coach Woj saying, I've got a group in our locker room that really cares and wants to do some great things, but I think we're pressing. When you press, it has a tendency to lead to bad decisions.
They looked at coming down the stretch. Much more relaxed. This is an excellent basketball team. They really understand how to ISO, run their sets well. And Matt Helt's going to probably come in. This is a kid he's so proud of. So many starts all through his career. Great team leader. Looks like Woj was at Duke.
John with the made free throw. 77-46, 10 points for John. And Williams trying to take off. Here's the tournament resume for the Golden Eagles.
And some nice wins early. And
you think they get a 3?
Well, you know, I was just going to say, interesting what line they will get. I think they've got that opportunity. Wisconsin really coming on strong. Of course, we know what Buffalo's been able to do. K-State lost Wade. Brown in the backcourt.
Here's Hill. And Joey Hauser comes out, the freshman.
Yeah, we talked about the walk-on, and Helt is not a walk-on, but he embodies that kind of spirit, even though he used to be a starter. It's all about what's on the front of the jersey for that kid.
Jamal Cain in the game as well for Marquette. He wears number 23. Subs getting an opportunity to get some burn here in the Big East tournament. A turnover. Herron. And he traps.
Yep.
No offensive foul. 77-46. Marquette. What a night. History to become champion at 126, 130, 135, and 140 pounds.
And these kids sitting on the bench thinking, what is that phone call going to be like on Sunday night? By the way, Stoner probably has a BlackBerry. You know, he's always a
No, nobody uses a BlackBerry.
He's in the Stone Ages. Aptly named.
Inside Bailey, and he's fouled.
Great size this kid has. Length.
He's got the jeans. Thurl Bailey at NC State when he won the championship with Coach Valvano, and that's Thurl in the NBA with the Jazz. Karl Malone and Thurl Bailey, they walked in the gym, and they definitely passed the eye test.
Yeah, a lot of people walked out of the gym, but they walked in.
Those free throws out, and look at this. Theo John with a rebound. Cain wide open. 3:35 to play, 78-46 inside. Red Storm can't finish. Out of bounds. It'll be St. John's basketball. Now, Subs coming in.
Pretty thorough job for this club. Marquette, boy, they were on top of their game, ready to go early on. Cam Murata versus Dad. Big name in the Milwaukee. Former player, I believe.
Cam Murata in the game now, number 52. His dad, Mark, roomed at Marquette with Doc Rivers.
Pretty good company, huh?
Doc from Chicago made the short trip to Milwaukee, the Cream City.
You know, Milwaukee's great. They used to have a lot of jazz there.
They still do.
They do? Yeah.
Downtown.
Well, I don't get out much when I'm on the road.
Yeah.
I've got hotel.
I don't know. I don't hear that, Coach Rap. You know, I heard that you can soar with the Eagles and hang with the Owls.
Well, that was a football play. I'm going to avoid that one. I'm going out for the morning paper when you're coming in. For Marcellus Earlington with that big body landed on you. That is painful. I think he got some big-time football offers and turned him down for basketball.
Chartuti. Cain. Murata. Let's see what he can do. They'd love to see him get a hoop. Bailey. He finally gets his. Nice shot.
He's got it. He's got a game.
He's got 4.
How about the first time playing the guard? You got to be a little tough on kids, don't you think?
I would imagine.
He's had 2 years off on his Mormon mission. And really, the end of the year, I thought he played excellently. I think he's going to be a great help this weekend in the future with the NCAA looming.
Love his length.
Got a handle, too. Not only should help was, I think he was, help was held. They couldn't go. Nice little step back. You think they watch Howard? A little nylon by Bailey. Well, he's got more range than Thurl, huh?
Well, he certainly does. 12-year NBA player, he's done. Greg Williams. Bailey the other way. Pop-up time. as Kane has it stripped on the way up. And a nice fast break as Josh Roberts finishes. 81-49. Marquette came out, and they were business-minded from the very beginning.
They sure were ready to go. There's a lot to prove. And I think this is admirable what Wojo's done, too, you know. Give guys an opportunity. Don't rub it in the really program.
Chartouni with the three. Marcus Howard took his time getting into his offensive flow. He found his teammates early, especially Sakar Animal.
You got Pascal from Fordham and Chartouni from Fordham. Amazing. And we got Steve Shear in the truck from Fordham.
Our producer, Stevie Wonder.
2 out of 3 guys have accomplished something.
Cum laude graduate of Fordham. Murata. Bailey in the corner. Kane with the offensive rebound and hit.
Well, that was impressive. He went up big time.
86-51. Nobody saw this one coming, especially St. John's playing at home.
Absolutely. I just think they, you know, not having the depth, and certainly Marquette just playing like Marquette can play.
Hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. Murata. Shot clock, game clock about the same. The Marquette Golden Eagles with an incredible performance tonight. They snapped that 4-game losing streak. Marquette winning their 24th game of the season. Howard with 30, leading 4 Golden Eagles in double figures. Marquette scoring 48 points in the second half. And that's it.
Toasted. They played great.
86-54. Marquette moves on to the semifinal, and they await the winner of our next game between Georgetown and Seton Hall.
Pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
Did Howard playing like that? And all those kids on the wings able to get organized, drill some shots down. Thought their defense was excellent. And taking advantage of the switching, too. Worked early, kept Howard in check.